Good morning, Swartz Creek. I'm Allie.
And I'm Jenna.
Today is Thursday, September 7th, and you're watching ITC News.
Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have a great day, guys.
The JV football team plays away at Fenton at 6 o'clock.
Girls varsity golf has a meet today against Flushing at 3 p.m.
Girls varsity swim has a home meet today at 6.
Good luck, guys.
The homecoming dance is October 7th from 7 to 10 p.m. Tickets will go on sale September 20th through October 4th for $20 per person. All tickets are cash only during lunch and must be purchased within the window. No ticket sales outside of this time will be held, and no tickets at the door under any circumstances. Attendance lists will come out before then, so make sure you are eligible to attend the dance this year. Guest passes have a firm deadline of September 29th, and if the guest passes are not filled out by the guest school and returned to our office, they will not be allowed to attend. You can pick up your guest passes starting now in the main office.
Our first blood drive of the year is Friday, September 29th in the PAC lobby. If you are 16 or older, you will be eligible to sign up to donate. We will send each student the link to their email by the end of the week to sign up for your spot. These spots are first come, first serve, and we would like to have around 40 donors. If you donate 8 times over the course of your high school career, you are awarded cords for graduation. Be on the lookout for your school email. Once you sign up, we will deliver consent forms if you are 16. That must be filled out by a doctor.
Now to Gabe with Miss Damon for even more information about Student Council.
Hey guys, it's Gabe and
Mrs. Damon.
And we're here to talk to you a little bit about Student Council. Mrs. Damon, what would you say the main goal of Student Council is within Swartz Creek?
So our main goal, especially this year, is to just get more kids involved and have a voice for the student body.
All right. And if I'm someone who might have been in Student Council maybe last year at the middle school, or I've gone to Swartz Creek High School and I just want to try it out, how would I sign up? How do I join?
So actually our first meeting is in room 604 right after school from 2:30 to 3:30, and just come and then you're a part of us.
Room 604. I know about the 500 hall, the 200 hall, and the 300 hall. Where is the 600 hall?
It's actually in the PAC. So it's the dressing room of the PAC, which we use as the leadership classroom and the student council room in the afternoons.
All right. And what are some of the activities or just what we're going to go over tomorrow that I can expect?
We're going to go over the structure of student council. I'm going to give the meeting schedule for the whole year so that you know when we would meet. We're going to talk mostly about homecoming, though, because that's our big event at the very beginning of the year.
So it sounds like Student Council does a lot of planning for the school when it comes to spirit stuff. Can you elaborate more on that?
So we're in charge of the homecoming parade. We're in charge of the pep assembly. We're in charge of the dance. We're in charge of court. So we do a lot of things for homecoming. So we have to break off and kind of everybody does a department and everybody has a role and they have a voice and they can make changes to things. And that's pretty much it.
All right. And just one last question, because I know there's kind of a structure to it regarding like treasurer, vice president, stuff like that. When can I run for president?
So it's actually, student council is not a running position anymore. It's actually an appointed position. So it's based on your involvement. You have your class councils still, which are a little different. So every class has a class council, and those are elected officials that get put on by each class. Student council is a board of 8 people now, and they are selected by an objective group that looks at the student as a whole and their involvement that they've had in student council, their strengths, their weaknesses, and we appoint them in the positions that they put an interest out for, but they give us kind of like their top 3, and then we choose the right positions for them each year. And that usually happens in May. We'll transition our seniors out in May, and we will focus on just getting our new board ready for the next year.
All right. Sounds exciting. Be sure to show up tomorrow. Back to you in the studio.
Mock trial will have its first meeting on Wednesday, September 13th, immediately after school. Anyone interested should come to Mr. Fuller's room, room 501.
Auditions for our fall play Puffs or 7 Increasingly Eventful Years at a Certain School of Magic and Magic will take place on Tuesday, September 12th from 4 to 5:30 p.m. No need to prepare anything. We'll do some cold reads from the show.
Tuesday, September 12th at 6:30 in room 356 will be our first meeting for students who are interested in going to New York City next June. This is a mandatory meeting. This is only for students who want to know more about the trip, not for those who already signed up. Please scan the QR code if you would like more information. Hope to see some new faces there.
What is the most random fact that you know?
Brady and Ian want to know.
All right, Louis, what's the craziest fact you know?
Green eggs and ham started out as a bet.
That is crazy. All right, Gabe, what is the most random fact that you know?
The most random fact that I know is that there is more than 2 tons of trash on Mount Everest.
Statement, what is the random fact that you know?
Taylor Swift used to be an Abercrombie model.
All right, so what is your name?
My name is Carter Taylor.
All right, and then what is the craziest fact that you know?
So the Cleveland Browns have 17 quarterbacks since 2000.
So what's one random fact that you know?
There are more people in the state of California than there are in all of Canada.
And then what is one random fact that you know?
Some cats are actually allergic to people.
We did not know that. All right, what's the craziest fact that you know?
So I think I learned this yesterday, but fish can swim.
That is a good one. I didn't know that.
Me neither, bro. I am baboozled, bro.
That's a good. And then what is the craziest fact that you know?
Ants never sleep. They also don't have lungs. Oxygen enters through tiny holes all over their body, and carbon dioxide leaves through the same holes.
And did you know that, or did you just look it up?
Look it up.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Then what is the craziest fact that you know?
On average, there's usually a spider around you like every 6 feet.
What's the most craziest fact you know?
Spencer loves Mountain Dew and bacon.
That's a good one.
What's going on, guys? It's Gabe, and we're back with Legit Checking. As many of you may know, I actually work for StockX and work for their shoe legit checking program, where if you're buying a pair of shoes from us, I will make sure they're authentic. So please tune in for the first round of the 2023 Legit Checks. I'm here with
Jackson Zuniga.
Jackson Zuniga. What you got on your feet today?
I think these are Jordan 11s. I really don't know. They're Jordan somethings.
He thinks they're Jordan 11s. All right. We're legit checking shoes. You mind if I make sure that these are legit?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. He takes them off. Even better. I don't even got to bend down for these.
You're right.
All right. So where'd you buy these from?
JD's.
JD's. Yeah. That's a pretty reputable. That's a reputable store, reputable brand. You bought it in store or online?
In store.
In store. In the mall?
Yeah.
Genesee? All right. What we're looking for today when it comes to legit checking, especially this Think Jordan 11s, is you want to look at the stitching here on the toe cap. So you see how this is stitched uniformly? Honestly, what I'm seeing right now is it checks out. So the stitching looks good. You're good on that. He's good on the stitching. All right, yeah. So I don't have to say anything more. These are fake, and I'm going to show you why right now. If you look, see triangle? See these triangles made with these dots? And then the square, then triangle, triangle? He's missing another dot here. He's missing another hole. And then I don't know what is going on over here. This off-center dot, long triangle. Bro, take this, I think, Jordan 11 back. Absolutely no way are these shoes real. So today, man, they're gonna be fake. I'm here with
Devontae McReynolds.
Devontae McReynolds. All right. So real quick, where did you get them from?
I got them from a website called Lucky Go, you know. Yeah.
Lucky?
Temu.
Temu.
Yeah.
Temu edition Crocs. All right. So real quick, Crocs, the way Crocs are made is they're mass produced on a production line, and they're actually a polyurethane cast mold that they fill into a bunch of different sizes so that it can take the form of a Croc. It's a rubber and it hardens. I can already tell you these are fake. So I have this really good ability to spot fake Chinese manufacturing. If you have any knowledge of what I've done before, you know these Chinese manufacturers, they're very sloppy with their work. And this is quite clearly polyurethane exostatic rubber. So I don't need to do anything else. I really hope you didn't pay much for these from Temu, man.
Man, sorry to tell you this, but I pay like $150 for these.
$150 for these white Crocs. Yeah, they're fake. So I'm here with Derek McClure. I know this man. He's a good guy. And today we're going around school and we're just legit checking shoes. I saw you had some really nice shoes on, so tell me a little bit about them. What are they? Where'd you get them? How much they cost you?
I got them on StockX. They're Jordan 5s. I honestly forget the name right now.
Oh, actually, funny enough that you say StockX, I work with StockX.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So I do legit checking for them. So honestly, this is putting my company to the test over here, because if these are fake, someone's got to get fired.
Oh, yeah, man.
All right, so what we're going to look at with the Jordan 5, one of the coolest things I really like about what they did with these shoes is you can kind of see on the tongue, it's got this reflective material on it. Now, the reflective material on it, that's super cool. Everything there checks out. Like I said last with the Jumpman, you see his wrist is the proper size, so that checks out. Another thing with the Jordan 4s and Jordan 5s, they had the rubber waffle type texture on the insole. So if you mind if you just, yeah. So, honestly, no, I'm sorry about that. They're thicker rubber. That makes sense. I like it. Translucent looks good. But they got this paint splatter here. And that's what's kind of throwing me off, because this is supposed to be pure white. And a lot of times what can happen is in these factories when they're duplicating shoes, they're making fake shoes, is they get sloppy with their work. And I see this paint splatter here, and I also see it, what looks to be the paint splatter is different, and which is cohesive with a sloppy manufacturing and a fake shoe. So this is actually really upsetting to me, given that you said you got these from StockX, my company that I work for. You know, honestly, I'm gonna try and figure out if you can get me a receipt for them, figure out who the authenticator. It was probably Jacob, honestly. He needs to get fired, but you got sold some fake shoes, which is really, really unfortunate. So what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go burn them now.
Yeah, you should. You should. We should also get Jacob fired, am I right? We should get Jacob fired.
Gotta get him out of there.
Here comes the fearless dragon. Soon white a flag. Red victor glowing, white ever showing. Our fair hearts of sportsmanship, no brag. We always have been famous all down through history. No one can slay us, only delay us on the road to victory. Go Creek!